Hi everyone! In this video, you're going to find out if the CompTIA Network Plus certification is worth it. My name is Lauren, and this channel is all about showing you how to become a highly paid IT pro fast. Let's get started. What is CompTIA Network Plus certification? CompTIA Network Plus is a computer network certification that provides expertise in computer networking concepts at both theoretical and practical levels. Network Plus is a vendor-neutral certification offered by CompTIA. CompTIA is a trade association consisting of 2,000 member organizations and 3,000 business partners. CompTIA Network Plus certification is trusted by major companies, including Apple, Cisco, Canon, Dell, HP, and Verizon. Network Plus covers both wired and wireless networks, with a special focus on core system connections with endpoint devices. Network Plus certification makes you a great fit for network engineering and network administrator jobs, for which the demand is increasing rapidly. According to Robert Half's 2021 IT salary report, network engineers and network administrators are among the top 10 in-demand jobs. CompTIA Network Plus is accredited by the American National Standards Institute, ANSI, and complies with ISO 17024 standard. According to the 2021 Global Knowledge IT Skills and Salary Report, Network Plus is one of the most popular CompTIA certifications worldwide. Exam overview. The Network Plus exam is comprised of 90 questions and is 90 minutes long. You can expect multiple choice questions and performance-based questions. Performance-based questions are designed to test your ability to apply networking concepts practically. Performance-based questions are based on simulations and virtual environments. For example, a diagram of different firewalls and DNS servers is provided. You are asked to solve a problem related to email services in the given scenario. You can drag and drop the correct answers in the blocks provided with the diagram. The passing score for the certification is 720, and the cost of the Network Plus exam is $348 US. Presently, there are two versions of this exam available, N10-007 and N10-008. The English version of the N10-007 exam retired on June 30th, 2022. N10-008 was launched on September 15th, 2021 and is still valid. This is the version you should go for. Other than English, the exam can be taken in the Japanese language. The exam is conducted by Pearson VUE in both online and offline mode. If you decide to take up the exam via offline mode, you need to find an authorized Pearson VUE testing center near you and schedule an exam. The online exam is a remote proctoring service offered across the globe. In this mode, you are allowed to take the exam from the location of your choice. You don't have to visit a testing center. However, it's imperative to do a system test on the device and network that you would be using during the exam. The system test is done to check whether the resources you're going to use on exam day are well equipped. The system test will take about 5 to 10 minutes. You can schedule the online exam at your convenience. Take note of the fact that there are no differences between the exam pattern, scoring, and test analysis in both these modes. Everything remains the same. Skills measured by CompTIA Network Plus certification. CompTIA Network Plus is one of the most updated certifications that you can earn to enrich your understanding of networks and networking. It teaches what the industry is demanding. Some of the key skills measured and validated by CompTIA Network Plus are understanding of OSI layers, network topologies, types of cables and connectors, commonly used ports and protocols, and the purpose of network services. Learning these skills will make you competent in understanding the networking environments of different organizations. Apart from theoretical concepts, the certification also includes labs and hands-on experience. Specifically, the Network Plus certification will give you an opportunity to learn the following concepts. Networking fundamentals. This section aims at explaining and assessing the basics of a network and its related operations. Network topologies, types, OSI layers, and many more concepts that are fundamental are explained well. Have a look at the key concepts covered in this section. Types of OSI models and implementation of data encapsulation within OSI. Key network topologies like mesh, bus, ring, hybrid, and so on. Virtual network concepts. Types of cables and connectors. Subnet and IP address configuration. Use of common ports. DNS, DHCP, and NTP. Basic corporate and data center network architecture. And cloud concepts and connectivity. Network implementation. You must learn about everything that is related to network implementation in the real world to earn a good score in this section. Understanding of networking and networked devices. Routing technologies and bandwidth management. Common Ethernet switching features and wireless standards and technologies such as encryption, antenna, channel, bonding, channel types, and so on. Network operations. How networks work and what is required to support their functions are a few concepts that are explained well in this section. Diagrams, availability concepts, and monitoring. Performance metric sensors, interface errors, and alerts. Purpose of organizational policies and documents. Useful disaster recovery concepts. Load balancing, hardware clusters, and network device backup. Network security. There is no point in having a network system if it's not well secured. In this section, N10-008 examinees will learn about key techniques and procedures that are useful to secure networks. Detection of common security issues. Authentication of users. Network attacks. Troubleshooting. Hardware tools, software tools. Application of network hardening techniques. And remote access methods. For a more complete curriculum, check out the latest CompTIA Network Plus N10-008 exam objectives in the description area of this video. Prerequisites for Network Plus certification. As CompTIA Network Plus is a vendor-neutral certification, there are no required prerequisites. Even if you don't have a degree or prior experience in computer networking, you can still sign up for the certification. However, CompTIA recommends having the CompTIA A+ certification or equivalent knowledge and at least 9 months of experience in IT or a networking infrastructure environment. Having this background will help you understand the concepts much easier. A+ certification covers all basic networking concepts at a beginner level. That's why having A+ certification would help you with your Network Plus certification. How to prepare for the CompTIA Network Plus certification exam. To prepare for CompTIA Network Plus certification, there are several options available. SelfStudy Resources. The first option is SelfStudy Resources. These resources include books, study guides, and videos. They are designed based on the course objectives of the Network Plus exam and will help you cover the complete syllabus. Let's look at all these resources and see their pros and cons. Books. Using books to prepare for Network Plus certification will give you a solid grasp of the subject matter. CompTIA Network Plus preparation books cover all the curriculum of the certification, so you won't have to worry about missing anything important from the exam objectives. Books are a good option for you if you prefer to learn from written text and diagrams. Books are written in serial order and concepts build upon each other chapter by chapter. Using books to prepare for the exam will help you develop a solid understanding of networking concepts, and this will help you grasp more complex networking scenarios in the future. There are many books which you can use to prepare for Network Plus certification. One of the most effective is the CompTIA Network Plus Certification All-in-One Exam Guide by Mike Myers, which covers all exam objectives and includes practice questions. Preparing for the Network Plus exam using a book could be time-consuming. If you are short on time and don't want to read a lot of text, books aren't the best option. If you are a more visual learner and enjoy an interactive learning experience, you might find books too complex. Video training. Video-based training helps in the understanding and retention of complex concepts. Videos are one of the best resources to prepare for the Network Plus exam if you are short on time. Videos enable you to understand networking concepts in a visual and interactive way. In the description area of this video, you will find a link to an expert instructor-led Network Plus video training course. Solely relying on videos for exam preparation could result in lack of in-depth understanding. Videos can sometimes be shorter and less detailed than books. It is highly recommended that you complement your video training with practice labs and practice questions. Instructor-led training. If you think the self-study method isn't for you, you can use instructor-led training. The biggest advantage of this method is that you can ask questions directly to an expert, get hands-on training, and quickly remove confusion as you work through the exam preparation material. There are several forms of instructor-led training available. You can use online instructor-led training programs in which you will learn remotely by attending live training sessions conducted by Network Plus experts. There are instructor-led classroom training programs available as well. However, instructor-led training programs are quite expensive. For example, the Global Knowledge Training Package costs upward of $2,795 US. The package includes 5 days of hands-on instructor-led online training. Instructor-led training programs are suitable if you prefer to learn directly from an expert and ask questions whenever you want. Practice tests. It's not easy to solve 90 questions in 90 minutes. No matter how well you prepared, you should do practice tests for Network Plus certification before you sit in the actual exam. Going through practice tests will help you understand how to solve complex network questions in a short period of time. When you are given a scenario and asked to come up with the optimal solution, it's very easy to become stuck and waste a lot of time on a single question. Practice tests will give you an idea about your speed. You will also learn to approach questions with the right perspective. You can find a link to Network Plus exam practice tests in the description area of this video. Practice labs. Computer networking is a highly practical domain where concepts must be applied in real-life scenarios to resolve problems. Practice labs are a must if you want to get a good pass mark on the exam. Lab simulations allow you to try out networking concepts in a real live environment. Using live practice labs will solidify your learning and ensure you are prepared for any scenario-based questions. One of the biggest advantages of focusing on practice labs is that you will develop a keen eye for practical resolution of different problems. You can find a link to Network Plus exam practice labs in the description area of this video. Now, let's look at what jobs you can get with a Network Plus certification. Jobs in the area of computer networking are expected to rise significantly through 2028 and beyond, according to the U.S. Department of Labor. The average median salary of professionals in the computer networking domain is around $82,000 with huge growth potential. As companies become more dependent on the interconnectivity of their data resources, the demand for experts in networking rises. With a Network Plus certification, you can become eligible for a diverse range of jobs in networking. These jobs include network administrator, computer technician, network field technician, help desk technician, junior system engineer, IS consultant, network support specialist, network field engineer, network analyst. However, you should not expect to get these jobs just by having the Network Plus certification alone. Many companies are looking for a combination of Network Plus with advanced certifications like CCNA. You should also have some practical experience of working in the industry if you are looking for intermediate or advanced level jobs. So, let's talk about how much money you can make with the Network Plus certification. A quick look at the famous jobs website Indeed shows that there is a strong demand for Network Plus certification from companies looking for network engineers, network administrators, and network analysts. The average salary offered for these positions is over $75,000. According to compensation data firm PayScale, companies hire CompTIA Network Plus certificate holders for roles like network administrator, IT manager, and system administrator. Average salary for Network Plus certification, according to PayScale, is $71,000. According to this article by Upgrad, network engineers are making between US $75,000 to US $120,000 per annum in America. Their bonus may also go up to $12,000 and more. Let's see what other people think about this certification. Here are a few observations from successful Network Plus certification holders in the industry. Some of the best feedback comes from successful Network Plus candidates who also got jobs in the industry. Their general recommendation is, while you are preparing for the Network Plus exam, you should try to apply the concepts via practice labs or real networks rather than simply trying to pass the exam. For example, while reading about network topologies, ask yourself about the choices you'd make in a practical environment. What environment is best for a star topology? Where would you deploy mesh topology? This approach will help you in interviews and demonstrations. Here is a comment from one successful Reddit user. Candidates who pass Network Plus and go on to advanced CompTIA certifications like Security Plus believe that advanced certifications become easier after passing Network Plus. Here is a comment from another Reddit user. And more feedback from another Reddit user. People who have successfully passed the Network Plus also recommend that anyone preparing for Network Plus certification should print the exam objectives provided by CompTIA and continue to revisit them. These objectives will offer detailed guidelines on the subject matter. The truth about Network Plus. Network Plus certification is an entry-level certification which is not vendor-specific. This means that having this certification will give you a general but solid understanding of networking concepts. Network Plus is very helpful in getting you started with your IT career. But if you want to advance to the upper echelons in the field of IT networking, it is recommended that you also get intermediate and advanced level certifications like CCNA, Cisco Certified Network Associate, and CCNP, Cisco Certified Network Professional. The majority of Network Plus certified experts in the industry recommend pursuing intermediate and advanced certifications like CCNA and CCNP if you want to apply for intermediate to senior networking jobs. Having a vendor-specific certification like Network Plus will boost your chances of getting good jobs in the industry, as companies prefer experts who are qualified and can configure, deploy, monitor, and understand networks that are being used in their organization. Is the Network Plus certification for you? Network Plus is one of the most popular networking certifications in the world because it gives you a very strong grasp of networking concepts and creates a foundation to help you understand more advanced concepts. The certification is relatively cheap and could be passed by studying just for 1 month with focus. If you don't have a computer science or networking degree and are planning to start an IT career, the Network Plus certification is for you. This certification will remove the initial hurdles that you might face due to lack of experience or industry credentials, as it validates your understanding of networking. With Network Plus, you can pursue advanced certifications and get high-end jobs with salaries of over $71,000. So, is the CompTIA Network Plus certification worth it? If you are new to IT and looking for an infrastructure networking certification to help you get your first job or advance up the IT career ladder, then Network Plus will be worth the time, effort, and cost. Check out the video on the right for more content to help you develop your IT career.